Hello, my name is Krista Goodwin. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada, and today I want to talk to you guys about the company that I work for, VIPKid, and why this job is the best job for stay-at-home moms or really anyone wanting to make a really good supplemental income. Before we get started, I just want to quickly tell you a little bit about myself and my background with the company. I have been working for VIPKid now for nearly 2 years. I'm coming up on my 2-year anniversary soon. And prior to that, I was teaching first grade for 2 years at a Title I school here in Las Vegas. And then in addition to teaching for VIPKid, I also work as a coach, which means when we have our live in-person events, I help coach applicants to get them ready to do their interview and basically just help them through the hiring process. And then I also help people who I meet, anyone who's interested either online or in person. And yeah, I basically help them to get hired with this awesome company. And also, before I go into why this is the best job for stay-at-home moms or anyone wanting to earn a supplemental income, I first want to cover the basic level requirements for this job because I really don't want to waste your time or my time or anybody else's time. So there are certain things that you must have in order to work for VIPKid. First of all, VIPKid requires a bachelor's degree. Now, this does not have to be in education. My bachelor's degree is in business administration. This can be a bachelor's, why is that word hard to say? Bachelor's degree in anything. So don't stress if you don't have experience in education. That's perfectly fine. Also, you must have a computer and a headset. Third, VIPKid really prefers that you have experience with children, but don't freak out. This can be anything. It could be teaching, it can be mentoring, it can be coaching a soccer team, it can be working with children in a youth group. It really can be anything, and their requirement is very vague. So just as long as you've had some experience working with children, you should be fine. And the very last thing that's required and the most important is internet. And I should have written here stable internet. You must have stable, reliable internet, preferably high speed. But as long as you have good internet that's stable that you can rely on, you'll be good. Okay, let's get into it. The first and the biggest reason why this job is so perfect for stay-at-home moms is because it is great part or full-time income. Now, I'm a straight shooter. I like to just give it to you real and straightforward. And the pay for this job, as long as you work over 6 hours a week, it's going to be around $18 to $20 an hour. Sometimes VIPKid advertises $14 to $22 an hour, but the only way that you would actually make as low as $14 is if you barely did it at all. And I mean like next to never. If you do it at least 6 hours a week or at least 25 hours in the month, then your pay should be around $18 to $20 an hour. Now, if you're a stay-at-home mom or maybe a stay-at-home wife, this job is a great way to contribute financially to your family and also give you something to do, give you something to put your time and your energy into. Now, with VIPKid, we get paid bi-weekly. If you had heard maybe the payment was once a month, that's how it used to be. Now we get paid every 2 weeks. Here in just a second, I will show some screenshots from my payment tab of when I've gotten paid. And just to give you guys a realistic idea of what is possible with this kind of a job, and also just to show you that we do get paid. The company is based in China, but don't worry, it's a legit company and we do get paid. If you've never heard of VIPKid before, basically what it is, it's a company based in Beijing, China. They've been around since 2013. They're still fairly new, but they've grown insanely fast. And really what it is it's an online platform to connect American teachers with Chinese students who are trying to learn English. It's all done from your computer, from the comfort of your own home, and yeah, it's an awesome company. Okay, the next reason why this is perfect for stay-at-home moms or stay-at-home wives or anyone wanting to make an extra supplemental income is you are in charge of your schedule. You are 100% in charge. So just to give you an idea, we are teaching children in China, so the available hours can be a little bit weird. For example, I'm in the Pacific time zone. So my available hours that I can work if I want to ranges from 6 p.m. to 7 a.m. If you're in the mountain time zone, your available hours that you could work if you want to is 7 p.m. to 8 a.m. If you're in Central Standard Time Zone, the available hours that you could work if you want to are from 8 p.m. to 9 a.m. And last, if you are on the East Coast in the Eastern Time Zone, your available hours that you could work if you want to would be 9 p.m. to 10 a.m. Now keep in mind, those are the hours that are available for you to open to work with kids, but there are going to be certain hours that we call peak times, which is really the most popular and in-demand hours. So that's going to be your highest likelihood of getting classes during those times. In Pacific time zone, my peak times are 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. In Mountain time zone, the peak times are 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. In Central Standard Time Zone, the peak times are 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. And if you are on the East Coast, your peak times would be 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Now, this is actually really ideal for a lot of people because, number one, a lot of moms do it while their babies are still sleeping. Number two, a lot of people do it maybe for a few hours or an hour or two before they go to work in the morning. What's nice is it is so flexible. You are in charge. You open the times that you want to work, and if you change your mind, you just go in and close them. You can work basically whenever you want within those times. And if you want to take a week off, you can go ahead. There's nothing preventing you from doing that. If you want to take a month off, that's fine. It's really on you when you want to work. Okay, another reason why this job is perfect for stay-at-home moms is it's fun and low stress. Okay, this job is so much fun. I get to jump on the computer and hang out and teach children in China every single day, and they are some of the best kids I have ever met. Of course, VIPKid has a general format they want you to follow, but you do have a lot of freedom within that, and you really can have a lot of fun with it. Sometimes I don't even view it like a job because I don't dread it. I enjoy it, so it really doesn't feel like work to me.
I am happy, I am happy.
I am happy, I am happy.
How are you? How are you?
How are you? How are you?
Good, Wendy.
This is it's me and then my mom, my dad.
Yes, and what does it say?
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
Wow, Tony, that is beautiful. I love it. Very good job. Hey, this word, celebrate.
Celebrate.
Celebrate, celebrate. Ooh.
Celebrate.
Can you celebrate?
Yes.
Celebrate. Woohoo. Good job, Ricky. What do people celebrate in China?
People celebrate a New Year, Chinese New Year.
Now the kids can range anywhere from 4 to 14 years old. That's going to be up to you if you want to certify for the littler ones, the primary age or the intermediate age, or if you want to certify for both, that's fine too. I'm actually certified for both, so Some days I'll have a 5-year-old, and then my very next class might be a 14-year-old. It just depends. And another reason why this job is so perfect for stay-at-home moms is that you can work from anywhere. So first of all, when you're just working your normal regular schedule, it's going to be in your house and it's going to be from wherever you want. It could be in a guest room, it could be in your kitchen, it could be in the living room, it could be in a closet, it could be under the stairs. It really doesn't matter as long as you just have a small space with a wall behind you. Now let's pretend that maybe you had classes booked and something came up, you needed to go out of town or on a vacation or to your in-laws or whatever. That's totally fine. You just take your computer and your headset with you, and as long as there's a decent Wi-Fi or internet connection of any kind, you'll be fine. You can teach your classes. In fact, just recently my husband and I booked an impromptu trip to Mexico. We weren't really planning it, but we found a great deal. But I had all these classes booked, so you know what I did? I just taught from Mexico, and it was fine. It went great. I taught from our hotel bathroom, and yeah, I had minor internet issues, but overall it went really well. Okay, the next reason, and a pretty important one, is you can make connections around the world. It's so much fun getting to know these kids. And you know, at first, before I got so involved with the company, it was like, teaching in China, that's so weird. But you know, you discover that these kids are just like any normal kids, and you really get to know them. And what happens is, if a student really likes you, they keep booking you. And eventually you have your regular students. So each week, I'd say probably 90% of the students that I see are my regulars. So students I've had many, many times, maybe I have them twice a week or 3 times a week or once a week, or in some cases 5 to 6 times a week. Actually, I've had 9 times a week. But it just depends. You really get to know these kids, and most of them are just awesome kids. So there you have it. There are the main reasons why this job is the best job for stay-at-home moms or anyone looking to make extra income. Number 1, the pay is really good considering you don't even have to leave your house. And also it's fun, it's low stress, and yeah, I personally feel like the pay is pretty good considering those things. Number 2, you are completely in charge of your own schedule, which is really nice to have. Number 3, it is fun and low stress, and you can be creative with it and have a good time with these kids. Number 4, you can work from anywhere as long as you have internet and your computer and a headset, of course. And number 5, you can make awesome connections all around the world. So if you're interested in applying for VIPKid, I would be happy to be your referring teacher. I will help you through the interview process. I will answer any questions you have while you're trying to get hired and also afterwards. And I'll help you in any way that I can. I'd be happy to do that. I was first starting, my referring teacher was available by text message like that, and man, she helped me so much. There were so many questions I had that came up, and she was a huge help. So that is what I will do for you. I'm available all the time. I'm up all sorts of weird hours, and yeah, you're more than welcome to contact me. There's a few different ways you could do that. Number 1, I have an Instagram. It's called Las Vegas Teacher. That's las.vegas.teacher. You can contact me on there if you'd like, or you can send me an email. I'll leave my email address below. Or if you'd like, you can add me on Facebook by searching Krista, Krista, Kate, Kate, Goodwin, Goodwin. And I'd be happy to chat with you on Messenger on there, or however you'd like. Or, what was the other way? Oh, and as we connect, I'd be happy to give you my personal number so that you can text me if you have any questions or anything comes up, or we'll have a phone call, whatever's easiest for you. This job has been a total blessing in my life and me and my husband's lives. and I think it can be the same for you. So thank you for watching. If you'd like to subscribe, you sure can. I don't do videos all the time, but I do release them periodically on other VIPKid topics. And go ahead and hit the bell too if you'd like to be notified of when I release a new video. Okay, thank you, and as we say in online teaching world, happy teaching. Bye.